pass that down. We'll start with Paul.
Keshawn, just obviously you guys were winning at halftime. Kind of take us through that 17-0 run that Florida had to open the second half and kind of put the game away.
Basically, they just came out more hungry than we did. We started off flat, got down on ourselves for some reason, and it shows, and came out at a bad pace, and they got the lead on us.
Go ahead and go to Sam in the front right middle.
Josh, turnovers haven't really been an issue for this team at all this season, but were tonight, especially in that second half. What's just kind of your early analysis, you think, on what was going wrong there?
I mean, they pressured us, got into us. Yeah, like you said, I'm reading. We had 15 total turnovers. You know, like you said, that's unusual of us. Definitely got to pick that up. But yeah, they just did an incredible job defensively. They had a good game plan, so we just needed to figure a way to adjust.
We'll stay to the players left with Benjamin, and then we'll go back to Jacob.
Josh, following up on the start of the second half, Coach Jans calls a timeout after a couple minutes, sensing that maybe you guys were reeling a little bit. What was he saying in that moment? And, obviously I know he had to call another one just a couple minutes later.
Yeah, just trying to keep us encouraged. I felt like, as a unit, for that time segment, we just gave up. And, it's easy to play, when you're down. And, we were up one, I think, at halftime, and we just should have came out like we were down, So I just felt like we could have had a better mood about it and just played off of it. So,
go ahead, Jacob, second row.
Josh, you've had teams that had a pretty tough 9-game stretch. I guess what do you guys need to do to kind of shake back and get things going on the right track again?
Man, just try our best to just move on from this one. This one hurt for sure. Got another tough one Saturday, in Oxford. So we just got to get back, go back to the drawing boards, back to square one, practice hard, get shots up and things like that. We can't let this loss take on with us Saturday. So,
time for a few more if you have them. Okay, we'll go here to Sam, and then we'll go to Danny P.
Keshawn, you guys have had a handful of opportunities this season against top 10 teams, but haven't been able to come away with a win. What do you think is just kind of missing in these type of games against these top teams?
Really just staying solid from the start to finish, playing for all 40 minutes at a high level and playing our basketball. I feel like early on in the season we played our basketball and stick together then. So I feel like now it's just like, we breaking the pieces a little bit. And
when things get hard.
Things get harder, we breaking the pieces a little bit. We got to stick to what we know and who we've been. And we got to find out our identity. And we're losing that a little bit.
Go to Danny P. in the second row to wrap us up.
Josh, just kind of talk about the defense. Even in your win Saturday, you give up 75 points. That's a lot of points to be given up. Just talk about what can be done at this point of the season to try to find some success on defense.
Yeah, it all starts in practice. I believe how we practice is how we play. So just getting that in practice, getting into the ball, having good rotations, boxing out, and just finding our identity. Like Murph said, rebounding is definitely one of them. So we just got to go back to the drawing board, like you said, get back in that defensive mindset and just trust one another.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back up here with Coach Jans here in a second.